mirage. It's Thursday, February 19th, and today, the macro numbers actually matter. Right now, Bitcoin is trading under 67,000, Ethereum is sitting just above 1,900, Solana is fighting to hold $80. Those are battleground levels. Now let's talk about the economic data because this is what's driving the engine today. US jobless claims just came in at 206,000. Estimate was 223,000. Previous was 229,000. That is lower than expected. Translation: the labor market is still tight. No spike in unemployment means no emergency pivot from the Fed. If the labor market doesn't crack, Powell stays patient. That keeps rates higher for longer, and that keeps pressure on risk assets, including crypto. Now zoom out. The dollar is strong, very strong. $1 is now worth 1.29 million Iranian rial. That currency has lost nearly 4,000% of its value. That's what geopolitical and monetary instability looks like in real time. When currencies implode, capital runs to dollars and gold first. Gold just pushed above 5,000. Bitcoin still trading like a tech stock. That's the contradiction. Now, corporate America. Walmart reported fourth quarter earnings. Earnings per share came in at 74 cents versus 73 expected. Revenue came in at 190.7 billion versus 190.4 billion expected. They beat. And the stock still dropped about 3.5% after earnings. In this tape, good is not good enough. When a defensive retail giant beats and still sells off, that tells you investors are cautious about margins, consumer strength, and forward guidance. At the same time, Trump invoked the Defense Production Act on elemental phosphorus and herbicides, directing the USDA and the Pentagon to secure supply. That's not random. That's supply chain protection. That's industrial readiness. That's geopolitical tension spilling into domestic policy. And then you've got OpenAI funding on track to top $100 billion in its latest round. AI infrastructure is accelerating, not slowing. So here's your macro board this morning. Jobless claims firm, dollar strong, oil rising, Walmart fades, defense law invoked, AI funding exploding. Now back to crypto structure. Bitcoin under 67,000 means we're sitting just above the 65.5 liquidation magnet. That's where long leverage gets wiped if it breaks. Above, you've got pressure near the upper 68 to 69,000 zone. Clear that and dealer's hedge. That's your squeeze path toward 72. Ethereum just above 1,900 is compressed. There's heavy short interest above 2,200. Lose 1,800 and it accelerates down. Break above 22 and it rips. Solana holding 80 is a relative strength tell. It's not mooning, it's defending. And rotation into Sol and XRP ETFs tells you institutions are shifting exposure. Tomorrow, we've got roughly $3 trillion in options